Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. And I've talked about Far Cry 5 a lot. I missed the past two Far Crys. Far Cry 4 didn't appeal to me. They tried doing Far Cry 3 again in a different setting. Primal, no idea what Ubisoft were thinking there. None of us wanted a goddamn prehistoric setting. And they've hit the nail on the head wonderfully with Far Cry 5. This game is a wonderful mess. That is the easiest way I can sum this game up to you. I've played around 10 hours in total, around 4 hours on myself and around 6 with one of my friends, and this game has so many bugs. It makes Skyrim's launch look flawless. But the bugs what make this game so fun. The easiest way to describe Far Cry 5 is if Michael Bay made a video game, he would have made Far Cry 5. If you've ever seen a Michael Bay film like Transformers, you know there's an explosion every damn 2 minutes. That is the exact same in Far Cry. Literally wherever you shoot, there's red barrels blowing the fuck up. You shoot a helicopter a couple times, it propels and blows up in the sky. There's so many hilarious glitches which fling you miles. It's just wonderfully fantastic and such a mess at the same time. I couldn't help but find myself laughing out loud every 2 minutes, and that is what we want from a video game in 2018. I want to pick up a game, turn my mind off, and just have a fun fucking time. I don't know what it is with Ubisoft's obsession with drugs. They have to implement it into every damn Far Cry game, but that is back in amazing form, similar to Far Cry 3. These loonies, they seem to get strong when they're off the face on drugs. And it's just a wonderful throwback to Far Cry 3. And I don't know what it is with you, Ubisoft, but you love putting drugs in your goddamn missions, don't you? Now, the game starts in a goddamn identical way to Far Cry 3. You find yourself being captured by these crazy cultists. Granted, there weren't cultists in Far Cry 3, but then Var said, run, run, and you had to run away. This is the same damn shit. You escape a crashed helicopter with the crazy cultist leader in it, and then he sets all his goddamn loonies on you. You just have to keep running until they stop chasing you. They're setting dogs off on you. I mean, that's identical to Far Cry 3. Ubisoft love their good, over-the-top, opening cinematics. And it is. It's just glorious. It's so fun. And I can't complain. Even though they've used this formula multiple times, it sets up the game fantastically. And that's all I want. I just want an exciting game. Now, in Far Cry 5, the main objective of the game is to liberate these 3 different sections controlled by 3 different crazy cultists. Now, they are Joseph's Seed's brothers and sisters. Now, he's got a sister who's obsessed with drugs. She just drugs all her followers and makes them goddamn stronger. One of them's the Baptist, and one of them recruits these goddamn crazy fuckers and trains these wolves up to be vicious monsters, which are pretty hard to destroy in combat. And one thing I'll say about this game, lads, if you're going to play it, do not play it on easy. The AI is shit enough as it is. That's one of my main criticisms in this game. The AI is terrible. You want to put it onto hard or at the minimum normal. And for some reason, when I kept upping the difficulty, it kept automatically turning it down to easy. And I'm wondering why everyone was just so damn easy to kill. You will encounter some struggles when you encounter like these VIPs. That's what they're called. VIPs, they have flamethrowers, they have rocket launchers, shotguns, whereas the rest of the standard cultists just use machine guns, pistols. These VIPs have these awesome weapons, and please God, lads, do not buy weapons. When people drop them, just pick up the fucking weapon. You can take it to the shop and customize it like that. Because flamethrowers are damn expensive. But if you kill a cultist VIP, nick that gun, just go and customize it. And yeah, lads, there is microtransactions in this game, unfortunately, but that's to be expected now, lads. I mean, as long as it's not affecting gameplay, you can purchase weapons. That's about as far as it goes. The microtransaction currency is called silver bars. Now, you can actually get them from in the game. It's like a little tester. It's like a little taster. They want to reel you in. You get some silver bars, then they want you to go straight to microtransaction shop and buy them. I haven't purchased any. You know how I feel about microtransactions. Fuck them and fuck Ubisoft for putting them in. But it doesn't ruin the game. So if you've been put off buying Far Cry 5 because of the microtransactions, it's nowhere near as bad as Shadow of War, and millions of people purchased that game. So if it's put you off, don't stop buying it. I mean, if you and your friend purchase this game, you're going to have some of the most fun you've ever had in a co-op game. This brings me back to the Borderlands 2 days. It was me and my same friend who played Borderlands 2, and we played that for like 7-8 hours a time a day. and yesterday we absolutely seshed this game and had so much damn fun. There's one mission where you have to kill like a magic moose what flies and has got red eyes, and you're drugged off your face when you're doing it. It's fucking hilarious. I'm going to show you that later in the video. It's damn hilarious. Some of these side missions are fantastic. The main missions are where it kind of falls flat on its face. They do get slightly repetitive because you're just liberating each region, liberating another region, then liberating the next region. And one thing which is just fucking stupid. Ubisoft, whose idea was this? When you've done so many missions and you've pissed off the cult leader so much, you just get kidnapped. It doesn't fucking matter what you're doing, lads. That's it. You're in a massive battle in the middle of a field. Fucking hell, your screen just goes black and you get kidnapped and you wake up in a goddamn kennel. You wake up in a river. I mean, I woke up and I was getting baptized. God knows what the fuck's going on there. Whoever thought of that idea needs sacking. I don't want to just be took out of the fun I'm having and fucking randomly kidnapped. Like 6 times this happens. It's only happened to me twice, but from what I've read online, this happens over and over and over again. That is the most stupid idea you have ever made, Ubisoft. Just taking people out of the game to get kidnapped and then escape again. Kidnapped, escape again. I mean, surely this makes the villain look like a goddamn incompetent fuck that lets you escape 6 goddamn times. If you could patch that and take it out, that'd be fantastic, and let us do it off his own goddamn back, walk to an objective to start the main story missions. Because some of us don't want to do the main story. I just want to fuck about and do the side stories. The side missions with my friend, because if you didn't know, lads, for some reason when you're playing co-op, if someone joins your game or you join theirs, it will not progress your story. Even though you're doing the story missions with them, yours will not progress. The side missions progress fine, you keep the weapons, you keep the skill points, but the main story you'll have to redo again in your own world. No idea whose idea that was, but that's damn stupid. Like seeing Ghost Recon Wildlands, which is another Ubisoft game, that progresses the story fine. So I don't know why you sidetracked on your own fucking decisions, Ubisoft, but that's damn stupid. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to be like all these other, I guess you can call them reviewers on YouTube, which show you quite far in the story on this goddamn videos on a game. And I think that's just foolish and stupid because you're ruining a game which people are potentially going to buy. That's why they're clicking on your channel. They want to see if the game is good and if it's worth the money. So don't worry, most of the gameplay you see now is early footage or just side missions of me fucking about with one of my friends. Now, a nice addition that I like in Far Cry 5 is this partner system. Now, you can recruit people. Let's say, for example, you're strolling along the road and one of these crazy cultists has got a gun held to the head of a civilian. If you liberate that civilian, you can then recruit them, and each different civilian has specific skills. You can recruit marksmen. I've got to do with a fucking massive RPG, and this fucker has killed me more times than he has the enemies. Whenever you're getting in close quarters fights, the dude just pulls out an RPG, shoots it and blows up everything in sight. Killed me and my friend like 4 times, and this is where it just gets so fucking fun. The AI is ridiculously shit. It is just hilarious. Even the ones on your side, they get triggered a lot as well. If you fire one bullet in their direction, they will go absolute schizo and try and kill you. Now, one thing I will urge all of you to not come into this game expecting is a fantastic villain. Now, he is a good villain. There's multiple of them, but he is nowhere near up to Vaz in Far Cry 3, Pagan Min in Far Cry 4, or Buck in Far Cry 3. I actually liked Buck. He was a pretty good damn villain, and all the rapey jokes he said, that freaked me the fuck out. And Vaz, what needs to be said about Vaz? He's one of the best video game villains we've ever fucking had. But this game, I will say it straight now, is a lot more fun than Far Cry 3. There's more things to do. You're not as focused on the story. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention, I'll be honest. I got a bit bored with the story, but the side missions, again, are where this game shines. If you've got a friend who's willing to play this full game in co-op with you, you're going to have a fucking blast, and I can't emphasize that enough. When I was playing single player, I did find myself getting a bit bored. I mean, even Ubisoft take the piss out of themselves. This is no spoiler, don't worry. At the beginning of the game, once you've liberated your first island, you get a mission to climb a radio tower. And then at the end, it goes, don't worry, I'm not going to have you climb radio towers all game. There you go. They know how to take the piss out of themselves. But yet they still put microtransactions in. They could take the piss out of other games developers for putting microtransactions in. That would have gave them a 10 out of 10 in my book. But you know, it's 2018 and all that matters is making the most goddamn profit. And I've got to give props to Ubisoft. They've put a lot of damn Easter eggs in this game. Again, no spoilers. There's a Easter egg which refers to the It film. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's the film about the clown and the kids are going to the sewers. You go to a sewer at a select area of the map, and there's a little red balloon at the entrance of the sewer. And I love shit like that, lads. I love little Easter eggs, and Ubisoft are becoming the masters at this. They know not to take themselves too seriously, and they know this game is just a massive fuck around. The game that it most reminds me of is not another Far Cry game. It's Just Cause. You can also do crazy shit like rappelling onto helicopters while your friend's driving. You could just swing around and shoot. I mean, that shit is what I live for. Just fuckery in games. I've not had this much fun in forever. It's the most fun co-op game I've played in the last... since Borderlands 2. And that is me being goddamn truthful. Sure, you can have tons of fun in Fortnite and PUBG. But there's not that many glitches in those games. Believe me, there's more glitches in this than there is in PUBG. It's just so goddamn fun. The first time you get a helicopter or a plane, I let my friend drive and I rappelled onto it and I was just swinging around. I didn't then know he proceeded to jump out of the helicopter. He was laughing his head off. I said, what the fuck's going on? The helicopter kept flying. Then I fell from like 1,000 feet in the sky, hit the floor and blew up. That's just fun. There's just too many games taking themselves too seriously in gaming now, and it's getting a bit of a chore. Sure, I love games like The Witcher 3. I love CD Projekt Red. I love Fallout, but they all take themselves a little bit too seriously. Far Cry 5 does not. The villains, you can tell, have took a step down from what they did in Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 by making you feel scared of the villains and wanting to listen to the villain and see the effect you're having on them. In this, you couldn't give a fuck. I would just burst out laughing every single time one of them comes on the radio or TV because I just can't take the game seriously. There's too many things in it which just tell you to do the complete opposite and just fuck about and have a fucking blast. There's tons of vehicles in the game. You can custom the vehicles. Again, you can purchase them with real fucking money. Ubisoft, please stop doing that. Please stop doing it. Don't give people shortcuts into be lazy cunts. And if any of you do, watching this video, purchase microtransactions in this game, fuck yourself and get off my channel. Do not support the greedy devs by buying fucking microtransactions. I'm against that shit. If you want to support them, buy the fucking game. Don't pirate it. This is a game I would genuinely say, buy it for full price. It's worth every damn penny. The campaign lasts around 40 hours. Again, I've played around 10 hours and I'm still having a fucking blast. It does get slightly repetitive if you're playing single player, but again, I wouldn't recommend buying this game if you've got no one to play with. Buy this game 100% if you've got a friend who's going to buy it as well. I would go into it half-heartedly. If I was going to play it just for single player, it's still probably worth a buy, but I'd wait till it was discounted, but that's just me. Now, I've got to share this. There is one mission where, this is a main story mission, but it's very early on, so I don't feel bad telling you. You go and you rescue this truck for a character who wants you to go and get her dad's truck back. You go and get the truck. It's a massive, like, tanker, and it's got two 50 cal machine guns attached to it, and then what proceeds is just fucking utter madness. You're driving along the road, you've got to ram through tons of roadblocks. It's like a 20-minute mission. You're just driving. I'm blowing fuckers up with this goddamn, these two 50 cals attached to the front of a fucking truck. This is the most fun I've had in this game so far. It's so over the top. Waves and waves and waves and waves of enemies just keep coming and just keep coming. It's fucking ridiculous. Now, one thing which I found a bit strange is they've completely removed the crafting. Well, most of it anyway. So there's no longer going out, hunting animals, and then using their pelts and their skins to craft ammo pouches, quivers, and things like that. Now everything is unlocked through a skill tree. So you do missions, you level up, you get skill points. Everything is unlocked like that now. The only sort of crafting you have in the game is if you collect enough materials to, say, craft a grenade or craft a pouch of C4. You then hold Q in if you're on the PC and then hold right click and it crafts whatever you've got enough materials for. Now, I prefer this. I did honestly. It got so damn tedious going out looking for these goddamn rare animals to kill them to unlock the best ammo pouch or the best armor or the best backpack. I'm glad that's gone. In every other review, I've seen that people are like, oh, have they took the crafting out? No, they've made it better. they've made it appeal to a more casual audience. Now, I know that can either go really bad or really good, and in this case, I say it's done better, because when you're in a co-op game, you don't want to just go looking for fucking animals to kill to get the fucking skin, because the animals are easy to kill in this game. Even the bears, you're meant to be scared of them, but a couple shots to the head, they drop dead. That rhymed, I didn't even mean to do that. Now, I would like to talk about the actual villain. He's called Joseph Seed. This is the main one. Once you've killed his 3 siblings is when you progress onto him. Now, of course, I'm not this far yet. I've only played 10 hours, as I've said. But the person portraying him is a great actor, and I have to give him compliments. He just doesn't live up to the standards of Buck or Vars or any of the villains from Far Cry 3 onwards, apart from Primal. That game was dreadful. But again, props to him, great actor. It just doesn't feel as villainous as the previous Far Cry characters. Now, I know I've repeated this at different points in the video. I just want to get this point across, because I've seen so many people on tons of different videos saying they weren't going to purchase the game if the villain wasn't better than Far Cry 3. Now, no, he's not better than Far Cry 3. Michael Mando is a fantastic actor, the person who portrayed Vaz, and has gone on to bigger and better things. He's in Spider-Man Homecoming, he's also in Better Call Saul, but the actor in this is fantastic. So don't be put off the game by one person. Please buy it for the ridiculous amount of fun you can have in it. Add to this is more fun than Just Cause in that game. I classed that as Michael Bay the game before I played this. This game is over the top, hilarious, fucking laugh. That's all I want to say, lads. If you did enjoy the video though, be sure to smash the thumbs up. I won't actually do it at the beginning of the video. I'm not a fucking like whore. And if you want to support me and you're going to buy something off Amazon anyway, please use my affiliate links, which are linked below. And if you haven't already, please follow me on Twitter. That is also linked below. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.
Darling, you got to let